Barring further adjustments, the Presidential Campaign Council of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC will be ready next week ahead of the September 28th kickoff date of the presidential campaigns. A top party leader has told the Vanguard newspaper over the weekend. The team is almost ready. We are taking our time to accommodate all interests in the party and in the country at large. We don't want to take anything for granted. The council will be ready in time before the commencement of the presidential campaigns on September 28th, the APC leader disclosed. Recently, APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and the party hierarchy announced Plateau State Governor Simon Lalong as Director General of the campaign and former Edo State Governor Comrade Adams Oshiomhole as Deputy Director General. Let's come to Oyo State now. Oyo APC accuses the PDP and INEC of plans to frustrate voters in the state. The Oyo State chapter of the ruling of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has accused the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and Independent National Electoral Commission of alleged plans to change the location of some polling stations in a bid to frustrate the electorate on the day of the election. The accusation is contained in a statement signed by Olawale Shadare, the Publicity Secretary of the State of the APC in Oyo State, and obtained by newsmen on Sunday in Ibadan. Shadare further claimed that the PDP had an intelligence report revealing how the governor, further claimed that the party, APC, had an intelligence report revealing how the state governor, Seyi Makinde, had allegedly compromised wayward officers of INEC to help him to relocate some polling units in the state to non-existing locations. According to the statement, quote, Makinde, already getting the signals pointing to his inevitable electoral doom, has issued a standing instruction to some bad eggs within the Oyo State office of INEC to immediately relocate several polling units across the state from their advertised addresses to unknown or obscure locations. A run-through of the affected units revealed clearly the devil behind the detail. They are units that are considered strongholds of our party, which, given the pervasive atmosphere of free, fair, and credible elections in Nigeria, our party is expected to win hands down without force. Not only will this plot cause voters incalculable stress on election day, for many will be hearing of such for the first time on poll day, but many will also become disenchanted once they are unable to locate their polling units. This will then drop the idea of participating in the voting exercise and thus reducing the chances of the electoral victory of the preferred candidate. All right, INEC has responded to these allegations. INEC's public affairs officer, Olaiwola Awolowo, who spoke to Vanguard, said, let the APC substantiate its argument by mentioning the names of such polling units. It's a lie. There is nothing like that. End of quote. It's still Politics 1055 on Splash FM 105.5 here in the city of Ibadan. INEC still in the news. This is the Punch newspaper that I'm reading from. Double registration. INEC delists 1.1 million newly registered voters. A bit of that story. The Independent National Electoral Commission has disclosed that it found 1.126 million records out of the 2.53 million fresh registrants that registered between June 28, 2021 and January 14, 2022, and 1.126 million to be invalid and consequently delisted them. The Commission said that it also detected several double, multiple, and ineligible registrants and has consequently invalidated them, adding that these include entries that fail to meet the Commission's business rules. Disclosing this in Abuja yesterday in a statement made available to the press, the National Commissioner and Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, noted that a thorough process was being undertaken to clean up the registration data. It's also said that permanent voters' cards, PVCs, for all valid registrants will be available for collection by the end of October, early November, as promised. All right, it's still Politics 1055 on Splash FM 105.5. So some people registered twice. I understand the argument for some people who registered earlier and have not been able to claim or collect their permanent voters' cards. Many think that the way to go is to register twice. Well, you would know that the Electoral Act 2022 criminalizes double registration. So rather than register a second time, people should have gone to update themselves and all that. And for so many people who sought to transfer from one place to another and couldn't get it, who probably did a second registration, these are the kinds of people that were weeded out from the electoral register by the INEC. It's still Politics 1055 on Splash FM 105.5. I have a commercial break. When I come back, I'd like to talk about something. I received a call yesterday. The person who called me was lamenting about the state of roads in Oyo State, particularly in Ibadan, how the roads have become very bad. And we both concluded that it could be because of the non-existence, if you like, or the comatose nature of local government administration in the state or in many states in Nigeria, particularly in Oyo State, that has caused these roads to be very bad. So if you look at it very critically, they are essentially roads that pass before your houses. And those roads in front of your houses, by the corners of your streets and all that, are basically trunk C roads in this country. Recently, I had a conversation somewhere where I moderated a panel, and this person, a politician in Nigeria, Jude Feromi, was talking about youth participation, particularly at the local government level. Why is the local government so stagnant and static in this country? You will get to hear him when we come back from this break. It's still Politics 1055.
You can have it hot, big chocolate. You can have it cold, big chocolate. You can have it at home, at school, at work, or when you hit the road. It doesn't matter who you are, grown up or a kid. Enjoy the chocolate to goodness every day because you need to reach your peak. Everybody needs nourishing goodness. You can never have enough, it's true. Taste the nourishment you can enjoy. Big chocolate it is. Kids, grown-ups, it doesn't matter. Have a rich cup of peak chocolate anytime and enjoy the delicious nourishment of chocolatey goodness. Big chocolate it is. Peak. Reach for your peak.
My friend, you don't hear of yellow fever, so?
That one, traffic police now.
No. Yellow fever na the sickness where if the mosquito bite you, you don't carry am.
Sure, just like that. How did it spread?
Na mosquito when get yellow fever, now it spread and give human beings.
Abeg, how you fit sabi person wey get this yellow fever?
The person body go dey hot. His skin and eye go dey yellow.
Hey,
him body go dey pain am with headache.
Chai.
When situation critical, person go dey comot blood from eyes, ear, nose and mouth.
Ew.
No be small thing o. If you see anybody when him body dey hot and the eyes dey yellow, with immediate alacrity, carry am go the nearest health facility wey dey near you for treatment sharply.
This message carry come from Nigeria Center for Disease Control, National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, with the general support of the American people there.
You want to know why Fanta goes really great with snacks? Because just like Fanta, snacking is colorful. You don't need to follow any rules to snack. No glasses or cutlery or even a table. You can snack absolutely anywhere. Snacking is comfy and playful. Snacking is a tasty treat. Just like Fanta. So make snacking colorful and snack with Fanta.
Rolling in 2, lights, camera, sound, action.
It's here. MTN 5G, it's here. The MTN wonder.
No,
the wonder of
no. This is how your line is supposed to go.
The wonder of MTN 5G has arrived, and it's time for you to be a part of it. All you have to do is pre-order your own 5G router for 50,000 naira only. Visit www.mtn.ng/5G-router. Follow the instructions there and start your 5G life right now.
Get up and go. It's countdown choco.
chocolate with Vita-Rich Plus Iron.
Ìfẹ́ mi, ẹni lọ́jọ́ ìfúnni lábẹ́rẹ́ wa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, pẹ̀lú abẹ́rẹ́ aládàágún fún ìdáàbòbò ara ẹni yìí, a lè ṣeré ìfẹ́ fóṣù mẹ́ta láìsí fòyòyún àìròtẹ́lẹ̀.
Bí báwo?
Máa fa ẹran itan mi, máa sì gá abẹ́rẹ́ yìí sórí itan tí mo fà. Káde máa gbádùn ara wa lọ fóṣù mẹ́ta nìyẹn.
Abẹ́rẹ́ kẹ̀, ṣé èèyàn wà nínú ẹ̀?
Kò séwu ìfẹ́ mi, abẹ́rẹ́ tíntínní ni bí eléyìí.
Àkíkà, ó ti gún kódà ó mìíràn rárá.
Ṣé bí mo sọ fún ẹ?
Bó o bá fẹ́ lábẹ́rẹ́ aládàágún fúngbà àkọ́kọ́ lórí ṣiṣẹ́ ìlera fúngbà ní níyànjú fàlàyé nípa àwọn ọ̀nà mìíràn láti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ oyún àìròtẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́ẹ̀ta èjì-1 lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lórí airtel kó o dẹ̀ tẹ 30 tàbí kó o lọ sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára discoveryourpower.org. ìpolówó yìí wá látọwọ́ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tó ń bójútó ìlera ẹbí Society for Family Health torí iléeṣẹ́ ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó ń bójútó ètò ìlera.
Tomato, your market just dey grow anyhow. E be like say you don hit jackpot o. No be shakara I dey do, na yanga. Cause I get yanga for my pocket. Since I open my yanga account with Unity Bank, my level don change patapata. My market dey grow well well.
Open a Unity Bank Yanga account today. The account for women only. Make use of experience savings account wey no get stress.
Make I put yanga for my pocket, change level, and because see yanga like you.
Yanga baby, yanga yanga. Unity Bank, succeeding together.
Are you in need of a nice and comfortable, fully furnished hostel accommodation in the University of Ibadan? Or are you in search of a place for seminars and executive trainings? Look no further. Adebayo Akonde Hall is the go-to place for your lodging needs with a home away from home feel. Adebayo Akonde Hall is a 4-star hostel built in a serene environment with constant supply of electricity. It has fully furnished rooms that gives you great comfort at an affordable price. Adebayo Akonde Hall is located at Ajibode Extension, University of Ibadan. For inquiries and reservations, visit www.adebayohall.com or call 080-5699-8718 or 080-5699-8719 or 080-5699-8720. Adebayo Akonde Hall. Built for comfort. Built for you.
Hello, kiddies!
Yes, Mr. Satisfied.
The break is over and it's time to get back to school. That's right! This time, going back to school will be even more fun! With Capri-Sun, you get free pencils, erasers, sharpeners, and more in our free EduKit in every carton of Capri-Sun.
Get the exciting free Capri-Sun EduKit when you buy a carton of Capri-Sun. T's and C's apply. Capri-Sun, the taste of fun.
Get 70% off!
Say what? 70%?
Everyone loves massive discount because it either helps them save money or get more from their budget. But sadly, every day isn't Christmas. Unless like me, you've got to have the higher thermocool Gen Power Inverter Air Conditioner that helps me save 70% on my electricity consumption. I even enjoy multiple ACs when I'm on Gen. That's less bills and more comfort every single day. So, what will you do with your 70% savings?
Get the higher thermocool Gen Power Inverter Air Conditioner. That's a whopping 70% electricity saver. That's less bills, more comfort. Higher thermocool, always there for you.
Cornerstone Insurance don't come again, yo. Embarment promo, don't land the air. See, if I back, they always have my back.
With 1 month free, I will.
When I move, they're always by my side. Oh.
No matter what, they go stand.
Yes, so from September 1st, 2022, make you dey enjoy ogbonge 1 month free awoof car insurance inside our private motor comprehensive. For Cornerstone, we no go give you wahala. Visit cornerstone.com.ng or call 0700 Cornerstone. This offer go last till January 31st, 2023.
Cornerstone, the future assured.
Splash FM 105.5. This is Politics 1055.
I believe strongly that if the foundation is faulty, whatever you build on it cannot be sustainable. You can build something on it for a while, but if you continue building, it will come down. And that's the approach that I take to most issues, especially about politics and governance in Nigeria. Local government participation of young people and why the current institutions are the way they are and why we have old people in these spaces. It boils down to one fundamental issue. The lie that we are a Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are not a Federal Republic in any sense. And it is a lie. We have to, and again, like I said, that's the fundamental premise that we should start from. In a federal government, the federal government, the central government, has its own duties. The state government has its own duties that are not concurrent in any manner. And the local government has its own duties that are also not concurrent with the state government's duties. In such a situation, what you find is that nobody blames Buhari because my gutter is clogged and we are flooding. Because I know that my local government chairman in Nigerian context is responsible for that. In a situation where you have a lie that will continue to reinforce, and we say that Nigeria is a federal republic and there is a local government, and because of that, we now expect some things from a local government chairman, which they cannot give because of the current structure. I mean, you turn logic on its head by expecting that you go into local government and you find people who are capable. Now, I want to talk about two other things. One is capacity, and one is youth in itself. And of course, there's this dilemma, this conversation or popular conversation that we don't just want young people in politics, we want young people that are capable in politics. That's not the argument I'm talking about here. One, capacity. There is nothing wrong with a 58-year-old person being a local government chairman in a properly federal structure. I was having a conversation with High Chief, and I was saying that the only reason why politics is a do or die affair in our country is because there is nothing at the base. Imagine everybody trying to go and contest and win something and benefit some, because political positions in Nigeria is a function of how much can I take from the government. So everybody rushes to Abuja, everybody rushes to the state capital, right? Nobody's paying attention to what's happening there. So you don't have people with capacity and local government. That's one. Secondly, the conversation about young people joining politics and going back to their local government. I will tell you the story about me going back to my council or to my ward. I was national youth leader of the party. We had almost 10 town hall meetings, 2016 to 2017. And I was telling young people from Kaduna to Anambra, from Delta, going across the country, doing town hall meetings for young people. And I was saying, go back to your ward and go and organize there. And I was saying all that. So nobody came to me and said, what about you? But every time I told young people that conversation, I asked myself, what about myself? What about me? What's happening in my ward? Right? So I went back to my ward. People like, DFK, you're too big for councillor. Or why don't you contest for local government chairman or something? Do you know what the councillor is? What am I saying? Youth in itself is a function of what currently exists in the structure of the country. The reason why we don't have young people going to their local government is because at the federal level, everybody's going there to go and contest for president. So you have all the old people there. At the state government level, which is the next stage of where you have patronage politics and access to the treasury, older people are going there. At the local government, where you should naturally find young people participating, there is no access to anything there. And in fact, you are powerless. You are not recognized unless, when you start considering NFIU Act that recently was passed, and the fact that local governments now get federal allocation directly into their accounts, we now have a different conversation. But until this year, that didn't happen. So I hope I've been able to lay some fundamentals that I believe, if those fundamentals exist, we won't be having this conversation.
All right, it's still Politics Time 55 on Splash FM 105.5 this Tuesday morning. By the way, it is the 13th day in the month of September. Jude Ferramidia was talking about youth participation in local government administration. And he made some fundamental statements that I thought we should reflect upon for a minute or two. He talked about the fact that we have a faulty foundation already, and we are building on a faulty foundation. We say we are a federal state, but the attention is basically on the center. And, at the subnational level, we don't even pay much attention to it. And then there's the one even subnational, which we should pay attention to. And he said that, a lot of times we want to blame Buhari for the clogged gutter, the gutter that is blocked in front of your house. You want to blame Buhari for the road that is bad in front of your house. Is it Buhari's business, to pack the gutter that is clogged before your house? So it basically tells you that there's a fundamental step that has been phased out, whether we did it deliberately or not, in the governance of this country, and that is the local government. While he says that we have a faulty foundation, he also says that faulty foundation may not have been noticed if you had people of capacity. He said we have people that are less capable at the local government level, so everybody wants to go to the center. That's what he said. Everybody's going to the federal and state. Everybody wants to be president. Everybody wants to be a member of the National Assembly. Everybody wants to be minister. Everybody wants to be governor. Everybody wants to be a member of the House of Assembly at the state level. But people are not going to govern at the local government level, which is the fundamental. How do you sort out your problems? As a people, at the very, very base, if you are leaving local government out. So the question I'd like to ask you, in your state here, do you have a local government? And what are their functions that you've observed? What have they been doing for you? 0809-155-1055, 0805-699-8678, and 07069493000. Recently, I saw a memo where it says that the state government has approved the construction of certain roads by each local government, and I was wondering, wow. All right, so you understand my wow, right? 0809-155-1055, 0805-699-8678, and 07069493000. I have a post on Facebook. I'd like you to, I'm just on Facebook. I'd like you to watch me on Facebook and also let me know your thoughts about the matters that we have on ground already. Just open the phone lines in a moment and get us talking, okay? All right, I have a caller here. Who is here? Hello? Oh, I lost that call. Please call back if you can, all right? Just call back, 0809-155-1055, 0805-699-8678, and 07069493000. Those are the numbers, in case you'd like to join the conversation. A caller, I say, hello. Hello. Hello, I'm here with you. I lost that call. Please call back if you can. All right. Let's see who's here on Facebook. Gumbiade Sharif, thank you very much for joining me. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning.
Yeah. Please, can you anywhere?
Yeah. What's the name?
Yeah, Pastor Adinero.
Okay, Pastor Adinero. Let's talk, sir.
Look, what you are saying concerning the issue of local governance before going to the upper level there. I wish the country's constitutions will be amended to that level, that whoever has not governed in the local level should not be allowed to participate in the upper chambers. If that is done, that will stop all those things. Because even with that, like in our area here, I'm living at Sonara. Here I am, brother. There's a particular road that goes to where it's called Olukumeta. I don't know how much you are used to that area.
Yeah.
You know, there's a particular road there that's so bad. It used to Olukumeta from a local government hospital here. So the one member of the